decided to come out with your own line of travel guides. What part of the market did you see a niche for that needed to be filled?
Well, it was clear to me that there were a lot of books for the Ritz-Carlton crowd and a lot of books for backpackers, but really nothing that concentrated on inexpensive travel for people who don't necessarily want to give up comfort when they travel, who aren't that comfortable necessarily in hostels, but want to get out and see the world. And I think that's probably the biggest market there is, but it didn't seem to be as well covered as it could be. So that was the original motivation. We wanted to do budget travel for adults and families.
Of information for traveling with children, which now I appreciate a great deal. Was that a big gap that you saw as well?
Yes and no. I mean, there are a lot of books about traveling with children, but because I'm a mom, it's something that's always on my mind, and I pushed it. There are 14 books in the Pauline Frommer series, of which I've written 4, and the rest I edited. And I have a lot of single folks, who I was hired as writers, and I'd push them. Don't forget the families, because that's a big part of the market. And you don't want to feel like your wings are clipped just because you've had a child. My big advice is to hit the road before your child turns 2.
I agree.
Because that way you don't have to pay extra for them. They can stay in the room for free, they can fly for free, and it's much more affordable. And people love to talk to people with babies. I can't tell you how many people I've met because we were traveling with the baby in Japan and Italy. It's a great thing to do.
We took our son to Spain when he was 14 months old, and everywhere we went, people wanted to talk to us and pinch his cheeks.
It's a great thing to do. I think new parents are kind of in shock. I know I was, just because it's such a huge lifestyle change, and they think, go travel with this child. But I don't think it's any harder to travel with the child than to be at home with the child all the time, and it's more fun.
What books are coming up next?
We just came out with the newest edition of Washington, D.C., so I'm very excited about that one, and we'll see what's next. I'm not quite sure.